Hello everyone, welcome to Talk is Nacho. It's the first episode of the year in 2024. Today we're going to be talking about Ezekiel Jackson, the last ECW champion ever. But before we start, shout out to WrestleWave, check him out if you haven't already. Okay, on Cage Match they gave him a 5.05, not too bad. In like 2007 he made his debut in FCW. I can't even find the match he had in FCW, but here's a picture I guess if I find one. In 2008 he made his debut on SmackDown. His name was just Ezekiel at the time. He was Brian Kendrick's bodyguard. I liked it when I was a kid. He would start interfering in Brian Kendrick's matches. And as soon as the match ends, he hits him with his finishers, the one-handed Uranagi slam or the torture rack.
Oh, look at this rack!
I like the Uranagi better than the torture rack, to be honest. They gave Ezekiel like a little push and stuff like that when he first started. Brian Kendrick and Ezekiel would then eventually be tag team partners, but they don't win any gold. Ezekiel would then start doing singles matches. He wasn't winning any of his single matches though. His last SmackDown match was against Jeff Hardy and he lost that. Brian Kendrick and Ezekiel Jackson split up because of the draft. 2009, Ezekiel gets drafted to ECW. He makes his ECW debut and he beats up this jobber in like 5 minutes. Eventually, William Regal, Vladimir Kozlov, and Ezekiel form an alliance. They remind me of that one faction, League of Nations. They're called the Ruthless Round Table. I didn't watch ECW at all during this point. It didn't really interest me. Vladimir and Ezekiel Jackson start feuding and then the stable breaks up. They eventually have a singles match and then Regal helps Ezekiel win the match. Ezekiel won the ECW Battle Royale to earn a match to face the ECW champion Christian at the Royal Rumble. Ezekiel loses the match. At the final episode of ECW, Ezekiel gets another chance, but it's an Extreme Rules match. This time he is successful in winning the title and he is the last ever ECW champion in history. Damn, that's crazy.
Wow, I wonder what's next for me.
You peaked.
What?
You peaked.
You're kidding! After all that?
Yeah, sorry.
But I get stronger though, right?
Yeah, but no.
Oh.
Ezekiel was drafted back to SmackDown and William Regal was drafted to Raw. Around this time, he tore his quad wrestling Kane in a house show match. So he was out for like 6 months or something like that. After that, he's drafted to Raw. Ezekiel Jackson qualified for the 2010 King of the Ring tournament. The first opponent he faced was Alex Riley and he beat him. He made it to the quarterfinals against Drew McIntyre. The match ended in a double countout. So yeah. In December 2010, Jackson was traded back to SmackDown again. Ezekiel Jackson joined Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater in assaulting the Big Show. They formed an alliance called the Core. I ain't seen none of this happen. Ezekiel Jackson defeats Big Show in a singles match, but refuses to celebrate with the members of the Core. They start arguing and stuff backstage, and then they start jumping on Ezekiel. Ezekiel is kicked out of the group, and then he turns face. Jackson went on to face Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship at the Over the Limit pay-per-view. Jackson wins by disqualification, but doesn't win the title, and Wade Barrett retains the title. But at the Capital Punishment pay-per-view, Jackson defeats Wade Barrett for the IC title. Honestly, I didn't even know he even won the IC title until I made this video. But that's pretty cool though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he kinda look like Ahmed Johnson with the title. Ezekiel held the IC title for 51 days after being defeated by Cody Rhodes. After losing the IC title, he doesn't really do that much stuff, to be honest. Jackson enters the 2012 Royal Rumble, but he gets eliminated by the Great Khali. After this, he just goes lower down the card. Mid-2012, Jackson suffers a mid-upper body injury. He was out for like almost a year or something like that. The year is 2014, Jackson announces that he's going through another surgery. After that happens, WWE just lets him go. I didn't know he had all those surgeries, that's crazy. He won the ECW title and the IC title. That's pretty decent. He was only in 3 wrestling games the whole time. And honestly, that's one of the main reasons I even know about Ezekiel Jackson. And I used to pick his theme song for my wrestler. After leaving WWE, he appeared on TNA. I don't know nothing about this. And he appeared on Lucha Underground. I only watched the first season of Lucha Underground, so I didn't definitely see him really. His name was Big Rick on Lucha Underground. I don't really know how I feel about that. But to be honest, that's kind of cool. He went to these other places after WWE because I didn't know any of that. Nowadays, it just look like he just chilling, living his life. He's still swole though, so that's good. Looking at wrestlers like Ezekiel Jackson make me wonder, do you think that luck wasn't on his side? Or do you think he needed to do something differently to get a bigger push? This is a very interesting topic to look back on. But anyways, thanks for watching Talk is Nacho. Main event out.